guys. Just giving you guys a look and to see what's been going on, what happened. You can compare videos to see how everything looked before and after. We got a lot of downed trees. A lot of downed trees everywhere. People driving around. Some stuff is going to be impassable. All right, see that tree over there? It seems like the worst is over. They say still don't go outside. Did open the doors to get some ventilation in here. The wind is still pretty strong, as you could probably hear. Vehicles are fine, but it's going to be a lot of work. A lot of work to be done. A lot of work to be done. And this is just one block. What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining me again. As you can see, this video is titled Irma. So what I wanted to do was talk to you guys about before the storm, after the storm, and during the storm. Okay. So let's start with before the storm. But I just want to make note before I do that, this is 2 days after the storm. So you'll notice that a lot of the trees are moved out of the way. You can see lights are out, traffic lights are out. So we're using the four-way stop method. As we speak right now, there are still rolling blackouts, so we still haven't made it to 100% yet. We're still having problems restoring power to homes and things of that nature. So we're just trying to make do. Just got internet back, so I'm excited about that and being able to give you guys an idea of what's going on. All right, so let's do before the storm. Now, before the storm, what you're looking to do is stock up on all your supplies. Okay, not only stock up on any type of supplies, but your water, shelf-stable foods, things that don't need refrigeration. You're stocking up on gas, water, things like that. Okay, because these things will become hard to come by because there are just not enough trucks coming in to deliver those things, and electricity is going to be out, so your supermarkets won't have any meats available, things like that, because those things will go bad. And at any given time, they'll probably have 3 days worth of food at a time. So you'll notice when a state of emergency is in effect, those shelves will go bare. So that's one of the things that you'll notice. Okay, but more than anything, when you're talking about EDC, everyday carry, and having the tools on you necessary to make it throughout the day and just make it through a state of emergency, which I believe go hand in hand with the prepping idea, is just knowing your environment and looking at the people. So people around this time, they're going to be antsy, more aggressive, short-tempered. They have a get it now attitude, survival of the fittest type of thing. And you also want to make note that people who never followed the rules in the first place, this is where they're going to use to come up and take advantage of you and things like that. So you have to be aware. So these individuals, they'll probably, like when you turn around and you go to the bottom shelf and you want to get some more water, they're in your basket taking your water, your bread, and Gatorade, things like that. So you want to travel in pairs. Do not go out individually if you don't have to. And you have to be quick because, like I said before, the supplies will go really quick. Okay, so just have your concealed carry on you. You might want to have some walkie-talkies so you can multitask while you and somebody else are shopping. You can be in one aisle communicating with them that, hey, you know what, I got this. Hey, I found this. Hey, meet me here. Hey, I'll go get the car and I'll pull up. So those walkie-talkies are for quick and efficient communication, and you want to, you know, reserve your battery power. So these items will come in handy before, during, and after the storm. Okay, so now you know, you're getting your plywood and everything like that, and all of these things go fast. So now you're boarding up your homes, you're securing your homes, you're taking up all the items, you're cutting the limbs off your trees, you're cutting coconuts, things like that, because they can become hazards when the wind starts flying or blowing at 100, 115, 120, 140 miles per hour. Okay, those things are like missiles now, and they're ripping things apart, they're breaking into things and stuff like that. Okay, so here you'll see me, as a quick note, I'm at Home Depot. We're about to get some, look for some chains, additional chains for chainsaws, but we figured that most likely there won't be any available. We just took a shot in the dark, took a chance, and sure enough there was nothing available. Not that we needed it, but just to have a little bit of overlap in case one chain pops or goes bad or whatever, blades go bad, we'll have another one to continue to work. So anyway, now we go to during the storm. So during a storm, you already have your supplies and things that you need in a central location, like your flashlights, your batteries. Your batteries are already charged, ready to go. Your phones are charged. If not, they're charging, because maybe you still have power and maybe you haven't had time to charge those things because you were busy outside. So okay, so now you know, you want to have those things ready and right next to you, because when the power goes out, it's going to be dark, and that is not the time for you to go searching through your house for things, because you can get injured. Chances are you might not even be able to find it, because again, you're all boarded up and it's super dark. Okay, so that's self-explanatory, and the dangers there right then and there are the storm. Okay, again, you still want to have your concealed carry next to you, ready to go, your rifle, vest, anything that you may need to get you through this state of emergency. Okay, and it's something that's serious. You know, some people might think prior to this all of that's not necessary, but if you've never been through something like this, or been through Andrew, you would never understand, or been through some kind of catastrophe, you would never understand. And again, here we didn't get it as bad as we could have. The islands, U.S. Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, they're going through a catastrophe. They got hit with not only Irma, but they got hit with Maria at Category 5 status. So the islands U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Croix, St. Thomas, things like that, they're suffering right now. They're hurting really bad, and they got it full steam. All right, so we got really lucky. Some places in Florida, Central Florida, wasn't so lucky, but still um, lucky nonetheless. All right, so now we're gonna go to after the storm. So after the storm, again, this is what you're watching right now. After the storm, you can see we're treating main intersections without power, without any traffic lights, as four-way stops. So you want to be cautious. All right, and right now you can see that we're at another Home Depot. We're riding through, and you'll see soon enough that there's long lines. They're only letting a few people in the store at a time, possibly to cut down on the stealing and stuff like that. And right now, cash is king, because there's no electricity, so they're accepting cash, and you want to have cash on hand after the storm, because banks will probably be closed, no electricity, things like that, and you want to have small bills. And again, you want to go in pairs, all right, because the vultures are out. You already probably seen before the storm fully passed, there were individuals looting in stores, so you want to be careful. And again, things that you would have on hand would probably be walkie-talkies. You want to have flashlights too, because you might go into the store and there's limited lighting, or headlamps, which came in very handy. But I'm going to go through a lot of the tools, just one segment on what I had to get me through, and maybe what you should have to get you through a state of emergency. Okay, and if you prepare for one, you probably prepare for all, give or take some specifics, like blizzards versus hurricanes. You might need more blankets and heaters and things like that versus anything, but there are some things that can bleed over into prepping for different types of emergencies. Okay, so I just want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support, and just stay tuned for my vlogs and blogs. We just got the internet back, so I'm just excited to get you the information and share with you, and just want to talk with you and have a dialogue with you. And we'll get more into things, specifically carrying concealed, how to conduct yourself in a state of emergency situation, and we'll talk about it. It's exciting in some sense, but then also serious as well. So thank you guys for watching, and again, if you're in South Florida and you want some lessons or are interested in getting your concealed carry license, just hit me up. Go to www.theedcguy.com. You can hit me up on social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and I want to thank you guys for support, and continue to subscribe, continue to like, and continue to comment. I'm trying to get 100 subscribers, so I'm getting there. So just again, thank you for your continued support, and I'll see you soon. Talk to you later, and thanks for watching. Peace, guys.